big of like a momentum loss was that when you guys kept, giving up those fourth downs and not converting?
Well, I mean, it's part of our game. I mean, the more and more you watch us, you understand that that's certain things that we do. The most important thing is that we're not going to get them all the time, but we believe we're going to get them all. We don't think we're going to get it when we punt the ball. But it was disappointing that we didn't convert more of those plays. I think it had a huge effect on the game. The thing that we got to remember is that it's also okay to get a first down and first and second and third down and not have to use your fourth down to get 10 yards. That is allowed. So we need to do that on fourth down.
Joe? Hey, Dino. Turnovers ended up being a huge stat in the game. Is that more about the offense? I mean, in the second half, things got a little tight. Or defensively, I mean, I know you have some players injured. You weren't able to force so many turnovers. It ended up being just a big stat in the game.
It's all part of the game. The turnovers, the injuries, the depth, it's all part of the game. And those guys, all those programs, they feel bad for you, but they have a big smile on their face. You know what I mean? And I can't blame them. We've got to find a way to win with the people that we have, with the depth that we have, with the injuries that we have. No excuses.
One of the biggest plays of the game seemed like the 4th and 1 where they broke the 52-yard touchdown or whatever. Were you guys trying to solid up the middle on defense, or did somebody lose contain, or what happened on that play?
It was a mental mistake. Anytime you see somebody score a touchdown like that in a game as physical as that game was, that was a mental mistake.
I think looking at Eric Dungey's numbers, one would think that he had a pretty good game. It seemed like there were some incompletions, some short passes that he normally makes. How would you kind of assess his overall performance today?
So many times with the quarterback, I know that's the one that everybody can see, but a lot of times his days depend on so many other people. I mean, the offensive line, we lost our center. There were snaps that were on the ground that he had to handle. Wide receivers making sure they do everything exactly right. And when you're standing back there, you've got 3 rushers coming at you. You have to make sure, is that guy getting blocked? Because this guy is supposed to come over here and block that. Is this going to happen? So the reason why I'm saying all that is because I think Eric is progressing nicely. He's not totally there yet, but he is. Every week we find something to correct, and hopefully there'll come a day where we have to stop correcting and we'll really see the guy that we think we've got. But right now, I think he's just still growing. I wouldn't say that he's had a great day. I wouldn't say that he had a bad day. I just say he's got his 3rd game in this system, and I can't wait till he gets to more games so he can get better.